Hello everyone and welcome to this video demo. In this demo we are going to be looking at our improved and updated GENy template. So we have improved or added another report interface to our GENy. I'm going to be showing us that and then see what it looks like. I'm going to be opening an empty sample. All right, that's our GENy template open. All right, so this time around, when you head over to the term, it is going to take you to the term itself directly. And this time around, you can also, there are also links, navigation links that takes you to the next page. You can go back, or you can go back to the class data page. So same happens for other terms. So you can go to the report page and you can go back to the class data page. So you don't have to be going down here to get to the next page. And of course, it's the same that happens for all of the other elements, right? So another thing we've improved, changed is the report sheet interface. Now the report interface has that of the hidden rows and template, right? So we've imported this report interface here. So as before, you can always change the theme, all right? And as before, as in the HRow template, now you can also hide unused rows. Okay, so this allows you to hide unused rows, so that only rows where you have a subject will be shown or displayed on the report card. You cannot hide the rows back to get to the original state. All right, so these are the major new additions we've done. Change the interface and included the hidden rows and property. So I'll go back. So I'm going to be importing some dummy data so that we can see how this works. All right, so I'm going to head back to my. So I have here a mobile light template I'm going to open, which is already filled. All right, just to show us. So this is what we're going to be importing. So I've taken time to include some data for all of the score areas, and then what have you. And if I scroll to the extreme right, I also have included some other types of data will be required as well. All right, so we're not using the manual entry this time. So we're going to be importing this into the main template. So I'm going to close this. And of course, this is the hidden rows edition. So to tell you that it's for the newest edition. Right, the new edition has a limit of 22 subjects, where the original GENy template has a maximum of 23 subjects, but this has a limit of 22 subjects only. So I'm going to close this. I'll head over to, I don't need this, I'll head over here. So I'm going to import data page. I want to copy this link so that I'll be able to find it easily. All right, I'll head back to my import data page, and I'll just paste the link so that I go straight to where I have my data. So I'm interested in the field. I have this field. So like as I always advise, always work with the mobile light template, so that if it will be easy for you to move your data in case we have any new updates of our template, of our main template, so that even when we ship it to you or send it to you, you can easily transfer the mobile light data into the new update. As the mobile light, we hardly change that because it's a very simple template, but most times we are likely to update or improve the main template. So it's best for easy data transfer, always better work with your mobile light template. So here I'm going to do the session here. So I'm going to head to first time. Let's import first time data instead. So first I'm going to import score sheets and then execute this. And of course, straight here. I'll give it a moment to import the data, and it has done that for me. And as before, once you import the data, you need to recalculate the sheet, because if I change this data here 24, it's not updating. So we need to change that so that the data can update. So once we recalculate the sheet, so this is done. So if by peradventure I want to change the data, so it's going to update. So I'm going to go back. All right, so this is done, and of course it's also imported for us these other elements. Right now, if we go to the reports page, we will be able to generate our results. Okay, so this is what the result looks like now. Of course, like I said before, these are empty space. If we do not want them to appear on the report page, you can hide those rows. So just click on the hide rows. So it's going to hide any unused rows, and so it compacts your reports. Right, so you can print now. Okay, so once you select and you can print. All right, so that's the report interface. I've not included photos, so let's include some photos. So let's see if this works. So I'll go back to the class data and I'll head over to the images area. So I'm going to include the folder part. So this is the image. This is where my images are present. I've saved it in the same folder as the template. So I'll click on OK just to get the folder part. Then the next thing, I want to import image name list. Okay, this is already in my mobile light template. So I'm going to click on this and then select the mobile light template. So it's going to extract the image names for me. So those are the image names that were in the mobile light for each of the particular students. Right. So with this, I'm done importing the names, the image names. Okay. So if we go back, if we go to the folder where I have all this, you can see the images here. Right. These are all the images with the names. So that is what is important. Right. So I'll go back. So I'll go back to my. So with this, I'm done here. I can just go back to class data, and if I go to first term and go back to the report page, this time around, if I select a person, the image should appear. So I can now generate my reports. So once you want to generate your report, just click print to PDF, or if you want to send it directly to your printer, and click to printer. So this is what works for this. So let's head over to the second term and see if we can import some data for second term. Now, in this case of second term, I want to do something different. I want to import data through the subject sheet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to export the subject sheet, export subject sheet. So once I've done that, I'll just click on execute. I don't want to use the mobile light this time around. Execute. And where it's asking me where I want to save it. I want to save it here. I'll make a new folder here for second term subjects. So second term subjects. So I'll click on OK. All right. So the subject list have been generated. So if I head over to this area, I had saved it somewhere here. Right, so that's second subject. So I have them all here. Okay, so right now they're empty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take time to fill in some data. Then once we are done with this, I can now import this back into the main template. So give me a moment, let me fill up this data. So welcome back, everyone. So I've taken my time to fill up some data into the subject sheets. So if we are having a look at them, so all of the subject sheets have been filled with data. So what I'm going to do now is to import this into the main template. So to do that, we'll go back to the main template and then select bulk import. So I want to bulk import this so I don't waste my time. Import and then execute. Of course, just select the folder where we put all the subject sheets and click on OK. So it's going to import all of the subject sheets for us. All right, so this is done. We have all the subjects imported. So, but the other thing about this, it doesn't import. There's no class sticker comment and then attendance and all of you. But you can also have this in your mobile light template. And so, if you want to import only the class teacher comment and the other data apart from this course, you can use this button here to pick up just only this other data and not pick up the score data from the mobile light template. So once I click on this and I go to the mobile light template, which is this. So it's going to pick the comments I've already imputed into the second term area of the mobile light template. So I'm going to open this. So it has imported the comment section only. All right. So that is what we have in the comment section, and it also imports the other parameters, the affective and psychomotor parameters, and to also import the school dates. So these are just fictitious data. Okay. So if I head over to the report page and I click on anybody, so I can print the results. I can hide the rows if I want, and I want to change the theme to red. I can do that easily. Right. So with this, I can just start generating the results, the reports. Okay, so this is the interface for the report page for second term. All right, it's very similar to that of the first term. Okay, so let's head over to the third term and see what it looks like. So the third term, so what I'm going to do is, in order not to waste our time here, I will just import the score sheet, that's the mobile light template, import. So this is going to import every information it finds in the third term area of the mobile light template. All right, so once this is done, okay. So one other thing we've added I forgot to mention is you can switch off students. All right, so once, let's say for a different term, let's say in first term, the students. Some students were not part of the school. Maybe they came in second term, so you can switch them off. So this, it will be considered that this child was not in school at that period. So I can just copy this. Let me just assumption. Let's say all of the students were not present in first term. I just enter that off. So once I switch them off with this, those students will be switched off, and their data will not be computed. You can see all of this will no longer be computed, and they will be absent for that term. And with this, the population of the class were reduced to 73 out of 108. Okay? So that also works well. So this also gives you the printing schedule. The serial number is what is in brackets, but how the printer will print them. So for those areas where we've deleted, where we've removed the students, they can see this is number 20, but it's 55, and then the serial number is 44, but the print number is 9. In case you want to print the result. So if you are printing, if you say you want to print from 9 to 20, it's going to print this person to this person. Okay. All right. So not serial number 9 to 10. So that's what this is, just to give you a schedule of what it looks like, and of course it will also tell you what's going on here. All right. So this is also the same. Now those names will not exist in the drop down list here as well. So those people that are not part of the term will not be listed here. So you cannot mistakenly pick them. All right. All right. So let's assume I want to all right, since we imported this, like I said before, we have to recalculate the sheet so that we remove all these extra zeros. So these extra zeros, it's going to misinform the sheets that we have more subjects. So we have to recalculate the sheets to remove the extras. So I head over to recalculate sheet and then recalculate. All right, we are done with the recalculation of the sheet. So once we are done here, we can head over to the report page, and I want to print out the results of the students. So here you can, this is the interface. So it's a cumulative result, all right, where it also have the term result, performance, and then the cumulative performance. All right, the pass is a function of the cumulative performance. All right. So the position will always show, or you can change from term position to cumulative position. All right. So what you can do, we've left this activities area editable, so you can edit if you want any other element to be there. Let's say you go to the class data and change this to community, whatever you want that to be, and you can, so that will reflect on the report page. So that we've left that open for whatever a school wants to include there, right? So so this is what goes on. I can hide these rows, I don't need that, and then I can print the entire result. If I click on print, it's going to print the entire result, but I don't want to print the entire result. I just want to print from 10 to 20, right? And then click on print to PDF. So it's going to ask me where I want to save it. So I'm going to create a new folder here and name it .down reports. Okay. Okay. So it's going to print the 11 reports from 10 to 20. That amount to 11. So here you can see some of the students, we have switched them off in first term. That's why they don't have the term results for first term. So has it been like printed from 50 to 8, 70? Should have first term results. I'll print them in the same area. So that should be 21 results. All right, we're done with the report generation. So if we head over to the folder, we will be able to find the results here. So these are all the reports we've generated. Okay, so you can see we generated from number 10 to 20 and also from 50 to 70. Right? So if I paraventure click on this. So I expect, so that's the report card, what it looks like. All right, so we're good to go. All right, great. So of course, as before, you can also change the signature. All right, you can just you can move it around, place it properly, or you can right click and click on change picture, and then once you click on work offline, or it will take you to where you can now locate where the picture you have for your signature, and then impute that. Or we have several videos that explain how to do that. So once you go back, another page, we can go to the broadsheets area, the session broadsheet, right? So that's the session broadsheet area. Okay, all right. So that's what it looks like at the end. So you can print this, yeah. You can print this way. So once you click send to printer, I'll leave it here. Click on OK. So it's going to print for us the PDF copy of the broadsheet. Now, if I go to the, if I go here, this is where we put it. So that's the broadsheet. So this is the broadsheet. All right, great. So, okay. So something there, I have multiple empty spaces. I don't like that. So we can actually remove that before we print. So if I head back to the, so once I get to the last end of the page, I'm going to see hide column. So it's going to hide unwanted columns so that the printing will come out proper, right? So you can see paper pages, right? So I just click on hide columns. So once I click on that hide column, I'm going to hide some of the unused column rows. So right now, if I send this to printer, this will print this result very often. This broadsheet. Right here. Okay. All right. So once I head over to my folder, I printed this in 519. So yeah, this is the new one. If I open it, so I scroll, so I won't have those empty sheet spaces anymore. So this is better. Saves you paper and space. All right. So basically, that's how this new template works. I hope it's going to be useful to you all. Thank you for watching. I hope to hear from you.